to our nose and can cause sickness. Okay, and then we have the leaking of the pepper spray, which cause inflammation to the eyes. And lastly, the pepper spray is not suitable in the windy condition, which also can affect the user.
Hi, my name is Nabila binti. So I will explain about the market trends. For the market trends, we expect it will increase for 4 years. And for the first years, the expected market trend is only 5% because the product still new, not many people know about the product. Then for the second years, for 2019, it will increase by 7%. The product released to few phone accessory stores. And then for the third year, the expected market trend is increasing to 23%, growing of self-defense awareness among girls or women. And then for the fourth year, the percentage keep increasing due to growing number of empowered women out there. Next is the factor that affecting the market trends. We will have 3: industry trends, government influences, and demand supply. And then for the competitor analysis, we have 2 competitors. The first one is Smart Guard Pepper Spray, with strength, portable, lightweight, refillable. Weakness, need to detach first before use, take time to use. The second is Gun Pepper Spray. The strength is refillable. The weakness is heavier and bigger, difficult to carry, not detachable pepper spray cartridge, and take time to use.
Market-driven is the highest business potential. In reality, we often hear female gender getting harassed or sexually abused in media compared to men. It is because most women don't have the physical strength or will to fight when they are in a tight situation. Therefore, they rely on the self-defense tool or gadget, such as pepper spray. Market structure is imperfect. Before I conclude that it is imperfect, let us define what is perfect market structure means. A perfect market structure means there are many rivals, many competitions, whereby the prices are flexible. The prices are keep on changing due to competitions and trends. However, this is not the case for our iPhone casing pepper spray product, since we are the only one company who will run this business. So there are chances that we will monopolize the market segment. In the aspect of value added, our product is also known as multifunctional phone cases, whereby it is equipped with a small detachable pepper spray cartridge at the side of the phone to keep oneself protected and safe when on the go. Moreover, it combines with a protective phone casing which protects the iPhone from scratch and bump. Our product is intermediately durable enough to withstand from a rugged environment. It is made of a synthetic rubber compound which offers a comprehensive protection from spillage and scratch. In the context of canister, the canister has a lifespan for up to 2 to 4 years within the manufacturing date. Therefore, users must pay close attention to the expiry date, as it will lose its effectiveness over the time. Now we look into CTC, the Consumer Trend Canvas. Strong and independent women have made themselves equal among men, whereby many women has become successful entrepreneur and other many roles. Unsuspected actors, however, are still around in this modern world. Hence, security is the highest priority, which is identified and matched in our product.
Nowadays, everything goes fast-moving, international and hectic, but that does not move things to go more complex. Therefore, the pepper spray canister is made to be attached with the phone casing to reduce the time to search for it, as well as to always protect oneself from unpredictable danger situations. Next, in the aspect of emerging customers' expectations, customers know their right. Although nowadays things are accessible, whether it is in the means of transport, informations, and business fees, the right to feel safe is always back in the customer's mind before they venture or doing something. Next, I will elaborate more on the drivers of change. First is the uncertain future in workplace and public spaces. These issues concern most of the workaholic women who work till the late night and those who work in the night shift. In the worst case, the public spaces is considered as to be fraud and frightened that they tend to take unnecessary steps to feel safe. Then, caution on unsuspected attacker. Risk of public spaces which tends to use women as a good target in a specific ways has bring women to take a precaution steps to be cautious on unsuspected attacker. Finally, the limitation to move. In today's reality, the changes has propagated towards more safe and less risky means of move. As you are all acknowledged, the number of crime which attacks women is worrying, especially in the midst of transport network, as they are the main users in the most metropolitan areas. As a consequences, these women tend to not go places which will put them at risk. Eventually, most successful entrepreneurs has developed their innovations for the purpose of to make changes in the world in their own unique way. And for our cases, there are two inspirations that inspire us, such as Saber Smart Guard and Coyote Case. And for that, thank you.
My name is Muhamad Izzuddin bin Nordin. I will continue to explain about new product development. This new product development are comprising of many other subtopics, which I will be explaining about two new product development process and design product and features. For the new product development process, there is idea search and research and development. Idea search and research development is the preliminary stage in the NPD process. This is the fundamental process where an idea is developed. For the iPhone casing paper spray, the idea is developed through the needs for securing the safety of the civilians. And then for the product design, iPhone casing paper spray is designed so that it will provide the safety usage for the current market. Customer is safe when unnecessary accidental press. Okay, let's continue for the product design and features. So this our product comprising of two features, casing and paper spray. So for casing, the dimension of the casing is 68 millimeters, which is for the length, 20 times 27 millimeters, which is for the width, times 138.2 millimeters, which is the height of the casing. It made of a synthetic rubber, which is very famous for the casing for the current market. It also have protective lips around the edge of the phones, so it provide protection for the front of the phone. Also, it has detachable cap at the top right corner, so it can be pull off and put on back. Then the paper spray bottle compartment inside of the casings. Next, for the paper spray bottle, the dimension of the paper spray bottle is 15 millimeters times 15 millimeters and 100 millimeters, which is the height of the paper spray. It is mechanically used and comprising of various parts such as refuse cup, spray head, closure, gasket, pocket, bottle, spring, and lip tube. All of these features is needed to make the bottle of the paper spray work. Okay, this is the detailed design of the features that I mentioned earlier. So for the front view, there is the removable cap. The size of the paper spray bottle is quite smaller than the casing, of course, but the height of the paper spray bottle and the casing is quite the same. As well as for the back view, the back view is where the majority of the parts is working, because the nozzle is aiming at the backward of the casings. Next, for the side view of the casing is like this. The left view is, you can see the removable cap is on the left, and the right view, the removable cap is on the right. So then for the top view of the paper spray, the overall casing is looking like this, and the removable cap is on this side. Let's continue for the materials for our product. So for the casing part, we use synthetic rubber, which is the commonly used in the World War II. It's widely used in making tire during that war. It's very strong because it can absorb great impact and pressure. For the paper spray, we use oleoresin capsicum, which is also commonly used for the normal market, normal pepper spray in the market. it can cause eye irritation and temporary blindness, which is the main objective for making this pepper spray is to make sure the user can take advantage of the situation, of the critical situation. It also often used in crowd control, riot control, policing, and self-defense. The pepper spray also can last to 20 to 90 minutes. So for the limitation of our product, firstly, it does not open to the Android phone as it covers too much brand and difficult to keep it updated, such as Samsung, Oppo, Vivo, Sony, and many others. It also a little bit and heavy compared to normal casing. It can be detached. However, it can be detached to reduce the weight, so that the user can have the option to make the product lighter.
Hello, my name is Jacquinn and Shah. Today I'm going to present about how we built the actual prototype of our product, which is the iPhone 6 case pepper spray. Our product consists of two main parts, which is the iPhone case and the pepper spray bottles. Both will be fabricated. The iPhone case will be made up of the synthetic rubber, while the pepper spray bottle, the component will be fabricated using polypropylenes, acetal, and 302 stainless steel. The machine used for our product is blow molding machine and compression molding machines. The software to design all the specification and components, we use Autodesk 3D design software. The pepper liquid is we purchase from the registered pepper spray supplier, and the content of the OC, which is oleoresin capsaicin, the main ingredient in the pepper spray, should be range between 1.3% to 2%. Now I'm going to present about our test marketing. We will launch a beta test. We choose a specific group, for example, the female workers and female students, for a stipulated period of time. They will report bugs and also provide feedback for our new products. But before that, they have to sign the participation agreement and non-disclosure agreement to prevent the information of our new product leakage. So then we will provide the beta tester with the promo codes for their times and efforts. By doing the beta test, we will get constructive and helpful feedback for our new product, which is iPhone 6 case pepper spray. Besides that, we will conduct the top-down market sizing and bottom-up analysis to prevent overproduction of our beta products. Second, we will engage with Machine, which is the Apple reseller in Malaysia, to get quick and correct feedbacks. Secondly, we will conduct promotion and brand experience to analyze the market share due to the brand connection. Thank you.
Okay, so as conclusion, iPhone pepper spray, iPhone pepper casing may be the best self-defense tool that have a non-lethal properties and can increase the protection of the user, either a man or a woman. That's all for me. Thank you.